Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos were on Jimmy Kimmel Live this week to promote their big special live after the Oscars show. They are in Los Angeles for the big show and stopped by to chat with Kimmel about the show and their lives. They also shared some fun personal information. Part of this was about their home life, where they pulled back the curtain. They even explained that Mark had developed a new habit since their kids moved out and they became empty nesters. Here's what you need to know. Mark and Kelly have been married for decades, tying the knot in 1996 when they eloped to Las Vegas. At the time, they both worked for the daytime soap opera All My Children. Now they are co-hosts of Live, and it is coming up on their 2-year anniversary since Mark joined the daytime talk show. They are also now empty nesters. The couple has 3 children. Michael was born in 1997 and graduated from college in 2020. He works for the Real Housewives franchise in production. Lola was born in 2001 and she is now in London working as a singer. Joaquin is the youngest, born in 2003. Joaquin is a senior wrestler at the University of Michigan at Ann Arbor. With no kids at home, Mark and Kelly said they have settled into their role as empty nesters. They have their dream home in New York City, and it turns out that Mark has developed an interesting habit lately. He said that he prefers to use the kids' bathrooms. In an admission that should make most women smile, Mark Consuelos said he mainly uses the kids' bathroom when the urge arises. This allows his wife, Kelly Ripa, to have full use of the main bathroom for herself. Kelly seemed slightly embarrassed by the admission, but admitted that she enjoys having the main bathroom all to herself. Mark then made a joke. He said he paid for the bathrooms and feels it is only fair to use them when he needs to take care of business. With the kids gone, he finally got to try them out. The couple talked about a lot on the show. They also shared how Mark often zones out when Kelly is speaking. This happens frequently on the show, and he said he usually thinks about where he wants to eat later. Kelly said he often only hears a portion of what she says to him. However, they did say they don't bring the show home with them. Mark joked that they often forgot who they interviewed by the time they got home at night. This allows them to work together and not let it get in the way of being a husband and wife when they are away from the studio. On Live with Kelly and Mark, the daily dynamic between the two hosts is always a highlight for their fans. Kelly Ripa, with her sharp wit and effervescent personality, and Mark Consuelos, her charming and laid-back husband, share a unique chemistry that makes their morning show feel like a cozy conversation between friends. However, during a recent episode, Mark took viewers by surprise when he revealed a strange new habit that has since become the talk of social media and fans everywhere. As the episode began, Kelly was in her usual upbeat mood, setting the tone for what she promised would be an exciting, fun-filled hour of entertainment. But as the conversation shifted to a more personal topic, Mark's recent lifestyle changes, things took an unexpected turn. Mark casually dropped the bombshell about his new habit, one that seemed utterly out of place for someone who is usually calm, collected, and always in control. Setting the stage for a big reveal, it started innocuously enough. Kelly and Mark were chatting about the typical daily grind, their kids, family life, and some of the projects they've been working on. However, Kelly's curiosity got the better of her when she asked Mark about his latest fitness regimen. As a couple who is often in the public eye, Kelly and Mark have always been open about their commitment to staying healthy, often sharing glimpses into their workouts and lifestyle. But what Kelly wasn't prepared for was the confession that Mark had taken up a habit that was truly unusual. "Okay, so I've been hearing a lot about your new routine," Kelly said, clearly intrigued. "You're doing something a little different lately, right?" Mark, who had a mischievous look on his face, hesitated for a moment before dropping the bombshell. "Well, I've started a new habit," he began, his tone slightly sheepish. "I'm really into, ice baths." Kelly blinked, her expression a mix of disbelief and confusion. "Ice baths? Like sitting in freezing cold water? You've got to be kidding me." Mark nodded, a grin creeping onto his face as the audience began to murmur in surprise. "Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but I've been doing it every morning. It's actually pretty refreshing once you get past the shock. The reaction from Kelly and the audience. Kelly was clearly taken aback by the revelation. Wait, so you sit in a tub of ice every day? That's your big habit? She asked, incredulity in her voice. The audience, who had been eagerly listening to the conversation, began to laugh in response to Kelly's disbelief. Yep, Mark confirmed with a shrug. I read about it and thought, why not give it a shot? It's supposed to be great for recovery and overall well-being. Kelly, trying to wrap her head around the concept, leaned in. Okay, I get it. You're trying to recover after a workout or something, but every day? And I'm guessing you're not just dipping your toes in? Mark, sensing Kelly's skepticism, nodded enthusiastically. No, it's full immersion. You're supposed to get the full experience, legs, arms, the whole thing. It's like a reset button for your body. The audience burst into laughter again, and Kelly couldn't hide her disbelief. I can't imagine willingly putting myself into freezing cold water, she said, shaking her head. That's insane. But Mark, ever the enthusiast for trying new things, continued to explain the benefits he had noticed. Honestly, it's not as bad as it sounds. You get this immediate rush, and afterwards, you feel energized and ready to take on the day. Plus, I've been sleeping better. I mean, who wouldn't want that? The health benefits of ice baths. While the conversation had started as a light-hearted discussion between Kelly and Mark, it quickly turned into an informative segment about the potential health benefits of ice baths, a practice that has gained popularity among athletes, wellness enthusiasts, and even celebrities in recent years. For those unfamiliar with the practice, ice baths, also known as cold water immersion, involve submerging the body in ice-cold water for a set period of time, usually ranging from a few minutes to up to 20 minutes. It is believed that this practice can help reduce muscle inflammation, speed up recovery after intense physical activity, and improve circulation. Mark, of course, was quick to back up his decision with the science behind the habit. It's all about reducing inflammation and helping your muscles recover quicker, he explained. I've noticed less soreness after workouts, and I can definitely feel the difference in my energy levels throughout the day. While the ice bath trend has been widely discussed by health experts and athletes, Kelly remains skeptical, jokingly asking Mark, "Are you sure you're not just trying to become a superhero or something? 'Cause this is definitely sounding like an extreme training method." Mark chuckled, admitting, I mean, I wouldn't mind some superpowers, but it's more about just feeling good. It's like giving your body a little shock to wake up.